Unsolved Crimes newspaper, as a response to Cavalier civil society organization, within the framework of a struggle against religious extremism, presents
apologetica, ed è arrivata una convocazione da parte del Papa.
Massimo Introvigne, Italian religion sociologist, doctor of philosophy, professor, founder and managing director of the Center for Studies on New Religions, former representative on combating racism, xenophobia and discrimination at OSCE.
I would like to introduce a new category which I call A.C.T. or Anti-cult terrorism. In the year 2000 I wrote two articles about anti-cult terrorism. One article was published in a book edited by Professor Hudden, but my second article was published in an academic journal called Terrorism and Political Violence. And this is the most important academic journal in the world for the study of terrorism. I believe all secret services in the world subscribe to. They read this journal quite regularly. Now you can use the category of anti-cult terrorism without being afraid of being sued in court, because it's recognized in academic literature. By terrorists, I don't mean those who throw the bomb or beat the Jehovah's Witnesses, but by A.C.T. I mean the religious extremists, which, like Iago in the Shakespeare's play Othello, they persuade people to commit crime, even if they don't commit. So I could build this algorithm of anti-cult terrorism using largely their own words. So I came out with a formula of anti-cult terrorism of A.C.T. divided in 4 parts. So let's examine the first part of the formula. Of course, your case is a bit special because you are not a religion, but I think it can be adapted to your case too. So the first part of the formula is cults are not religions. If here we have what sociologists call a field, and this field is religion. And if you are inside this field, you are protected by international and national laws about religious liberty. So the first move of the anti-cult terrorist is to try to take it out of the field and say it's outside, it has nothing to do with religion. Now, of course, your case is something special, your case of your company here. But the system is very similar. There are certain laws protecting law firms, but if they succeed in taking her outside of the field of the law firm and say it's not really a law firm, that's just a facade, and in reality it's a cult, all this protection crumbles because she's taken out of the field of the law firm. Typically, the religious extremists developed their formula for religions, but once they have learned the formula, you can put law firm, science, zombie psychology, everything. They don't care. They try to find what your field is and to take you out of your field. So, but if somebody is taken out of the field, he is in a very dangerous position. So, in the end, in our society, if you are not a part of any field, perhaps you are not even a human being. So, putting on your dress or on your face the label cultist is a very serious matter. If I put on you the label cult, is like putting the yellow star. And putting the yellow star is like putting a target, meaning people is free to shoot at you. It's a dehumanizing process, dehumanizing, like trying to show that you are not completely a human being. And again, remember, the person who put the yellow star perhaps didn't kill any Jew personally. But by putting the yellow star, he invited other people to regard them as not exactly human beings. Because very easily it can work as an authorization to other people to beat you, to discriminate against you, to treat you as not a full human being. So you can see that using the label of cult, sometimes it's really in itself a terrorist attack.